it's Courtney with Pieces, Love, and Quilting. I do apologize. I know that I was supposed to be live last week and the week before. I have been off and on dealing with some things. Last week, I had to take care of some dental work, so I wasn't really feeling my best. But this week, I am ready to go. And I've also been volunteering a lot of my hours in my community with my church and with my daughter's schools. I am still with the grade school that I've always done. So let's go ahead and start my weekly goal number 18. And I did the same weekly goal last week as the week before so that I could see how much more work I could get done. I didn't get a lot done because of the heat. The heat, once it hits a certain temperature, my AC in here doesn't stay consistent with it. So that's why I have not been able to come out here and work unless it's at night or early in the morning. So here's my weekly goals for this week. And I'll explain, and excuse this mess because I was trying to find all of my UFOs. And so to do a new kind of project. So my weekly goals first is to work on 1 or 2 UFOs. 2, to clean the studio still, because I'm like scrambling to figure out what stays, what goes. Also post on Facebook, which I really need to get better at, on the items that I am getting rid of, so that you guys can get first pick before I put it on Marketplace. Second of all, I want to work on 4 orders, either long arm or embroidery. And then I want to continue to find all of my UFOs. I have these little rainbow drawer thingies. I'm going to put them in. But I am also going to explain to you what these are for, so you know. So, I decided, I don't know how many of you know Forest Quilting, I think is her channel, where she goes in and shakes up the bucket and picks a number, right? Well, and that's her number that she has to work on for the month. Well, I'm not going to do it that way. I wanted to do it by month. So each month has a bucket of UFOs that I need to work on. So August was the muscle car or the pixel quilt, because I've been working kind of both on them. So I work 1 week, I will work, like this week is pixel quilt. Next week I'm going to work on, this past week is pixel quilt. Next week is muscle car. So I'm trying to kind of rotate so I'm not getting bored on either of them. But so far, I will post the picture of the pixel quilt where I'm at. There are a few things that I need to fix, but that's it. And then I had fun making a quilt pattern called Shortcake for Mojave Farms. And I will post the picture at the end. And I made a small one so that you guys can see it. Alright, so let's come back to the totes. So the totes will have monthly, and yes, these came from Teachers Pay Teachers. There's things on there you could even use in your own home, and I use them all the time. So I printed off the colored ones because I thought they were cute and simple, and I know it's not quilting related on it, but I don't care. It's usable. So in here is already an old UFO. This was back in 2020. I don't know how many of you know Socialites with Fat Quarter Shop. That one's my new one. Well, I have some blocks done. I have about 8 blocks. And I'm hoping to work on, so on these Socialites that I get, they're free. But, my thing is, I'm using up my scraps. I'm not using new fabric, scraps only. So all this fabric here that I have up here, that's all going into this quilt. I just starched that because I wanted an antique version kind of quilt. I know it's not going to be perfect, but it's better than nothing. So I hope this gives you guys some time to think of what you want to do. But also with the UFOs, if my totes are full, and if I don't finish them for the month, here's my thing. If I finish the next month's box, and it's empty and it's done before the month is out, my goal is to come back to the previous month and work on those. But I can't guarantee I'm going to get them all the way. And if I get like 4 or 5 months down and I say, oh, I finished this one, let's go back 4 or 5 months, I can do that and look at it. And then the other thing is, if like as soon as December's done and I see, oh, I still have September, I can rotate that into some other bin that's open so that we can keep getting it emptied. Or I take it out and put it in one of my rainbow drawers to trade out one of the UFOs. So there's ways to make things work. So, and also the other thing is, try do the system your way, not what all of us YouTubers are doing. Find your pace, find your system, what works for you. And yes, mine is all chaotic, but eventually, as a big news, and I wasn't going to tell you guys, but I think it would be, I am moving half of my business into our garage, not the long arm or my main sewing area, the 2 embroidery, so it kind of gives me more space where I can store all my extra fabric, not strawberries, fabric, embroidery stuff, anything that I am not currently using in here, like my books, but I am going to keep those up there because they kind of look cute. And those project bins might be gone, but the goal is to make it look beautiful again. But you will see me recording in 2 different locations. So if I have something that I need to embroider, and it's not a secret, I can record and show you how to do those things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And also, tips and tricks. What system works the best for you? Or what is your favorite brand rulers you like? So I hope to see your comments. And I will see you guys next time. Be kind, be creative, be unique, and be you.